Oh, something is going to happen to you this week. Something is going to happen to you this week, and whatever it happens to you is most certainly going to awake you, is going to awake your spirit, and is going to create this desire to change your life. You are going to feel this desire to change your life. And on top of that, my gorgeous Taurus, your number in numerology is 304, which means that on another hand, there are going to be two paths ahead of you, and you will know which path you need to choose. And also, my gorgeous Torini, right at the beginning of this week, listen, this is going to be a little bit strange, and it's going to be a little bit unusual, but at the beginning of this week, there is going to be some kind of temptation, okay? This is just so important. There is going to be some kind of temptation you are going to have at the beginning of this week, and this temptation you are going to have, it's going to have a really positive impact on you and on your life because of that temptation. You are going to this temptation is going to increase your own clarity when it comes to exactly what is making you feel so exhausted, and what has been making you feel like so exhausted for absolute ages. And this in itself is gonna be brilliant, because it's not about this particular temptation, but it's more about what is actually going to come out of it once you see this aspect of your life as some kind of a temptation. At that moment in time, this is gonna be your sign, this is gonna be your guidance, that there is a certain aspect of your life, it's making you feel so exhausted, and it has been making you feel exhausted for a very, very long time. And this is what you need to pay attention to, because this is going to be highlighted for you. So you are gonna intuitively know, my gorgeous Torini, you're gonna intuitively know, my gorgeous Torini, for example, what to be extra cautious about, and you will also know what do you need to reevaluate in your life. And this is important. Once you find yourself here, this is really important. And also, don't hesitate to walk away, from whatever it has been making you feel so exhausted, because this is your sign that this aspect, this element of your life has come to an end, and you really need to be honest with yourself. Now it's more important, my gorgeous Torini, than ever, because this same energy, it's like right now, at this moment in time, being unnecessarily wasted. This energy you can use for something else, something you feel good about, something that you feel passionate about, and something that it's part of your path, it's part of your calling, something that it's a part of your destiny. This in itself is only going to highlight what has come to an end in your life. This is so important, because, my gorgeous Torini, the moment in time you're able to identify what has come to an end, so you don't have to go for this temptation. Just remember, it's all going to start with this temptation. It's all going to start with this temptation at the beginning of this week. And this is going to be a clear sign, and this is going to be a clear guidance that, there is an aspect of your life that it has been making you feel exhausted for absolute ages, and you need to do something about it. You need to do something about it. This is so important, because, as I've already mentioned, you're going to find yourself re-evaluating certain things in your life. And that's 100% spot on. And as I said, and I'm going to say it again, I'm sorry, that do not hesitate to walk away. And in fact, the sooner you walk away from this aspect of your life, the happier you're going to be. The sooner you walk away from this aspect of your life, my gorgeous Torini, the sooner you will be able to start such a beautiful journey. You will be able to start some kind of adventure, and you're also going to be able to broaden your horizons. This is preventing you to broaden your horizons. Do you understand what I mean? So be glad, be happy that this insight came in a form of like some kind of a temptation, which is most certainly going to really awake you and lead towards such a powerful moment in time. And also, my gorgeous Torini, still at around the beginning of this week, please, it's going to be crazy in terms of synchronicities. Oh my God, you're going to be guided like quite a lot actually throughout this week, but especially at around the beginning of this week. Oh my God, you're really going to be guided, through these synchronicities. Pay attention to these synchronicities, in your life in general. Pay attention to your intuition, to these synchronicities. Pay attention to signs even, because you will be guided, you will be intuitively guided towards some kind of opportunity. You will be intuitively guided. Please, for the love of God, my gorgeous Torini, this is all happening at the right time. It's all happening when it's meant to happen. There is a reason why you're gonna feel tempted to do something that you shouldn't do at around the beginning of this week. There is a reason for all this increased understanding. There is a reason why you're gonna find yourself re-evaluating your life at around the beginning of this week, because pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the synchronicities, because you will be guided towards this opportunity, my gorgeous Torini. You will be guided towards this opportunity, which is also gonna lead towards the beginning of a beautiful venture in your life. And it's to do with something that you're so skilled at. It's to do with your skills, and it's to do with things that come naturally to you. So of course that this is part of your own, divine path, my gorgeous Torini. Anything that comes, anything that we are good at, anything that we are, talented about, any good skill we have, it's a great sign of our spirit being different in certain ways. And that's this part, an aspect of us we need to follow and keep on taking further and further and further throughout our lives. That's our spiritual duty while we are on this earth. So you will be guided towards this opportunity, my gorgeous Torini, and this opportunity is going to lead towards the beginning of a beautiful venture, and it's to do with something that you know how to do. It's to do with your skills. And it's to do with things that are natural to you. So this is something you need to understand. It is going to be very, very important for you indeed. And never mind the fact that this is going to be successful. That opportunity, it's going to make you feel really, really happy. So whether you're going to be wondering, maybe it's not going to work for me, maybe I don't want to start this, I don't want to do this because I'm not too sure. Well, the bottom line is that you are going to be very, very happy with this. It's going to take few months, but in few months already, you're going to have a little reason to party. That's exactly how you're going to feel. Something is going to happen and you're going to feel extremely proud of yourself in as little as few months time, like about 4 months time. Indeed, something is going to happen already. And I'm sorry, I can't tell you, something major is going to happen overnight. No, baby, no. That's not how life it goes, You know what I mean? So this is really important indeed. And also, when it comes to the meat part of this week, my gorgeous Torini, I just need to tell you this. Oh my God, I know you're going to tell me that I'm so annoying and so boring, but it's when it comes to the midweek, there is some kind of, I know I'm keep on seeing this, and if I see it, I'm going to say it again, but there is some kind of unhealthy habit, something major that you need to work on. And this is going to be highlighted at around the midweek, some kind of unhealthy habit. Now it's a perfect time to try to do something about it. Okay, so some kind of unhealthy habit, it's going to be obvious to you at around the midweek. Almost like it's going to be like a little alarm that you're going to feel within yourself, because something is going to happen and it's going to highlight this unhealthy habit And then you're going to realize you're going to have some kind of sense of urgency to do something about it. And I highly advise you to do something about it as soon as you possibly can. And also, when it comes to the midweek, you know, it's really a lot to do with those people in your life. Maybe family, maybe this is to do with few family members, maybe this is to do with like a few friends that are very close to you. It's just really to do with a few people in your life which are going to be around you at around the midweek, or you're going to be talking to them, or you're going to be discussing. They may not be around you physically, but you're going to be talking to them about something. You're going to be discussing something here, and these people in your life, or a certain person in your life maybe, you know, it's going to remind you that you need to immediately do something really official, something really legal. It's like something really official, something really legal, something really important, and something to do with an unfinished business. And these people in your life will remind you of this, or a certain person in your life is going to remind you of this, that you need to immediately deal with some kind of unfinished business, but it's to do with something legal, something important, something really official, you know, and for you, it's actually really important to deal with this, because it's going to, not only this is the right thing to do karmically, of course, but this is going to lead towards your own spiritual renewal, my gorgeous Torini. And this spiritual renewal that this will lead towards, you know, is going to, you know, this spiritual renewal that this is going to lead towards, this is going to play such an important role when it comes to you becoming very confident to accept one particular challenge. Do you get me? Okay, so this is going to lead towards this spiritual renewal, which is on another hand going to lead towards you gaining confidence, you know, to accept an important challenge. And this challenge that you are going to accept, it's going to bring a gradual progress into your life, but most importantly, you are going to receive an important recognition. And this is what I need you to understand. This is what I need you to pay attention to. And this is what I need you to focus on. Because this is also in itself going to play a really big role when it comes to you needing to adapt to your new life very, very soon indeed. And there is also going to be somebody in your life, maybe like a younger spirit, not necessarily, but it could be like a younger spirit or somebody in your life, my gorgeous Torini, who is going to be lacking ambition. That's how you're going to feel. Oh God, it's going to come to you. You're going to be looking at that person, let's say somebody in your life, and you're going to be thinking, oh God, you know, that person is lacking ambition or something like that. To me, it's a feeling of a younger spirit or a younger person, maybe younger family member, maybe one of your children. You know, it doesn't matter who this is, but you will realize that particular person, and you're going to be looking at that particular person. You're going to be thinking about that. So please say this to that person. Say what you think, and there is something really important you will suggest to this person, and whatever you say to this person, whatever you're going to suggest to this person, it's going to play a great deal when it comes to their own awakening. Something is going to shake them up, and something is going to awake them, and this is important for that person's life. This is amazing. This is amazing. Say what you need to say. Do what you need to do. This person is about to awake, and this person is going to be very, very grateful to you very soon. Okay, and on top of that, this is going to bring even closer together. This person will be very, very grateful to you for what you're going to say. Maybe you're going to be like a little bit rude or something. Or maybe you're gonna be a little bit abrupt, you know. Maybe you're gonna be like a brutally honest. Sometimes all these things need to happen, you know. Sometimes, you know, people do need to be brutally honest with other people. If that's what's needed for these people, you know, to snap out of things that are affecting their life in a really negative way, yeah, sometimes that needs to be like that. There are some people who are very difficult to offend, and then on another hand, there are some people who get offended like really, really easily, you know. So it doesn't really matter whether this person is going to be offended or not. The actual outcome is going to be important, because the bottom line is that this person is indeed going to have their own awakening because of you. And for that, my gorgeous Torini, you shall be rewarded very, very soon indeed. And the reward is going to come from and through this particular person as one of the nicest surprises you've ever had in your entire life. There you go. And also, when it comes to the last part of this week, what's going to happen here? Something is going to inspire you. It's to do with this beautiful inspiration. Something is going to inspire you. And, you know, it is... You know, you're going to be thinking about reorganizing your life, and it's going to happen at around the time when you're thinking how you want to reorganize your life, at around the end of this week. So it's going to happen at around the time when you're really going to be thinking how you want to reorganize your life. You know, what do you need to reorganize? You're going to realize that there is a change in priorities and things like that, you know. And then something is going to really inspire you, really beautiful inspiration. There is something you will want to do. There is something you will want to try, there is something you will want to explore, but also this is going to require from you, in order for you to take this seriously, you are indeed going to need to make you're going to need to have a really deep commitment when it comes to this inspiration. And in order to have this deep commitment, you are going to need to face fears. Why? Because you're going to need to face your fears, because you are gonna need to find a solution to this problem that it's gonna be kind of preventing you to do this. Okay, and because you see how it's going to happen. So first of all, something is going to inspire you, and then you're going to think like, oh my God, this is so beautiful, I want to do this, I want to try this, I want to explore this. But then you're going to think like, oh God, this is a bit of a deep commitment, you know, to make. But also you're going to feel a little bit negative, because you are going to realize that you're going to need to face your fear first, which means that by you facing your fears, I mean that you're going to need to face a certain problem. You're going to need to deal with a certain problem that you don't even like to think about, you don't even like to deal with, let alone doing something about it, literally. So this is what I call that you're going to need to face your fear. So by facing your fear, you will realize, well, if I do take this inspiration very, very seriously, it's not about being a deep commitment, but it's more about dealing with this problem first, that you're going to find like a little bit scary. And that's why I'm saying that you're going to face your fear by dealing with this particular problem, which is going to be preventing you from taking this on immediately. It's okay, you're doing the right thing, and you are on the right path, because not only, listen to me very carefully, not only you're going to find a solution to this problem, but you're also going to you're going to liberate yourself from obstructions. Not only you're going to find a solution to this problem, but you're also, most importantly, going to liberate yourself from obstructions, my gorgeous Torini, which is so important at this stage of your life. Not only to take this inspiration very seriously, to take it on the next level, but you're also going to start the process of you eliminating the old, which is ever so important indeed. So now, my gorgeous Torini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what are going to be your 3 tarot cards of the week. Let's just see what our little sisters are going to reveal. What are going to be your 3 tarot cards of the week? Okay. Number 1, Oh my God, you see, you're going to have a really beautiful reward this week as well. You are going to have a really beautiful reward, my gorgeous Torini, before the end of this week. You know what? This reward is going to surprise you. It's really going to surprise you. And this reward is going to make you feel so good. And you're going to feel so pleased, and you're going to feel so proud of yourself as well. Okay, beautiful, beautiful reward. And also, my gorgeous Torini, you really need to follow your intuition. It is very important for you to understand when it comes to you being rewarded and feeling rewarded, what do you want to do next when it comes to your intuition, because your intuition is going to be guiding you. Okay, so first of all, you're going to have a beautiful reward. You're going to feel pleased with yourself. But now you really need to use your intuition, and also when it comes to wherever this reward came from, how you can take this on the next level as well. And if you are happen to signing some kind of a contract or starting things like that this week that are gonna be difficult to get out of later on, like a contract or something like that, I'm sorry, I don't want to be a bit of a dark Lala, but be extra careful. There is somebody really pushy who is going to be around you. Somebody who will want you to start something that may be very difficult to get out of, like a contract or something like that. And it's to do with a person who I really don't trust, you know. It's to do with a person who may be a little bit dishonest, you know. So it's just about having this job or business with somebody else maybe. But all you need to do is just pay attention to your intuition, and you're not going to be led astray. Just deal with somebody else maybe, if the person who you are dealing with is just having an off energy. And also, my gorgeous Torini, do not forget that this what I'm about to say now. There is something you will want to learn. There is something that you will want to learn. Just remember, there is something that you will want to learn. This is important. Maybe some kind of a subject or something like that. This is going to lead towards really big and beautiful things in life, which is ultimately going to lead towards you know, towards your financial situation being so much better. And I'm not saying that your financial situation is not good, but I just think that, you know, whatever this is, it's going to bring you a really beautiful financial reward as well. This is what I need you to remember. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.